Hey guys, Silver Cells here, back with another video for you guys today, and today's video is going to be about knowing your limits. Now, when I say knowing your limits, I basically mean knowing how much you'll be able to endure and take care of in your home, or the time when you need to go to the hospital. Now, when you need to go to the hospital, you obviously know when you'll need to go because, it's your body. You know yourself better than anybody else. But there's also another way to identify it, much more efficient than just like trying to know when to go. I guess it's more so like a pain level, like a scale. So when I was younger, my doctor and my mom my doctor actually came up with this idea back in Robert Wood Johnson. This is a Robert Wood Johnson type of method that they do for little kids when I was younger, and they passed down to my mom, and my mom just passed down to me, so I could get used to just telling her what's my rating in terms of pain levels. So it's a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being I can handle this pain at home. 10 meaning this is the worst pain I've ever had and I need to go to the hospital right now. Now, for me personally, a scale from 1 to 4 is my limit. Or as of like how my body reacts personally, my scale limit from me taking care of the pain at home is 1 to 4. As soon as it gets from 5, in between 5 to 10, that's when I need to go to the hospital. Especially if I took my medicine when it's 1 to 4 and it still hasn't gone down and it's getting up to 5 to 10, that's when I need to go to the hospital right away, because I won't be able to take care of the pain at home. So I would suggest trying this method out, especially if you're a parent trying to help out your kid when they have a sickle cell crisis. I would tell them, what's your pain level on a scale 1 to 10? What's your pain level? 10 being the worst, 1 being not the worst. Like, I can handle it at home, and 10 being we need to go to the hospital immediately. So if you're an adult watching this video and you have a kid that has sickle cell, I recommend doing that, because when I was younger, it would really help a lot. That way my mom or my dad or my friends knew what time or what pain level I need to go home or I need to go to the hospital. So it was very helpful in terms of other people that were helping me around that time. And I still use it to this day to keep in mind what I'll be able to handle at home and what I can't handle at home and need to go to the hospital for. So as you grow up, I suggest still keeping that method, because it's very for me, I see it's very helpful if you don't really know how to identify whether you need to go to the hospital or not, especially if you're a parent and you're very new to having a sickle cell kid. I suggest asking your kid, the pain level that they're in on a scale 1 to 10, 1 not being the worst pain, 10 being the worst pain and needs to go. I suggest doing that. And for the people that have sickle cell themselves, I suggest keeping a tab, writing down what pain level you're fine at taking care of home and what pain level you need to go to the hospital for. So either take a mental note or write it down physically until you're actually getting used to making it mental. So say for somebody else, other than me, somebody else. Let's say I have a friend that has sickle cell. Their pain level would be from 1 to 5, they'll be able to handle it at home. But from 6 to 10, they need to go to the hospital. It can vary between different people. So I suggest making a little note and writing down, okay, 1 I can handle it, 2 I can handle it, 3 I can handle it, 4 maybe I need to go to the hospital, 5 I definitely need to go to the hospital, especially if your pain isn't going down after taking the medicine. If your medicine isn't kicking in and it's not making you feel better, and you're getting to that point where you need to go to the hospital, don't even second think it. You should definitely go to the hospital, especially if it's getting up to that pain level and you already took your medicine and it's not working. Obviously, you want to take your medicine with you, so your doctors can identify how much medicine you take and how much you take hourly. So make sure you bring it with you when you go to the hospital. Especially, even if you do forget, you have your traveling one. That's perfect. If you forget that, you have your traveling one that's already in the car, and you could just grab it when you go into the hospital, or your parents can grab it when you go into the hospital, or your friends, or whoever's taking you to the hospital. So that's basically it for today's video, guys. It's just a little quick advice on your pain levels and knowing yourself better. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Make sure to share the video with your friends and family. We're trying to spread the awareness of sickle cell. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.